Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my channel. A quick update. We have started harvesting the beans. I'm harvesting in shifts as they mature and they start drying on the stem. So I go picking, I leave out the green, I spread them on my veranda. It's already very hot, the rains have stopped. So with this veranda being hot, they dry quick. These are the first threshed. This is one bean variety. I had planted 3 beans variety. This is what we call nyayo. It's the first bean I planted. What is inside here is called wairimu. I do not want to mix them because they cook and taste differently. And what is in the farm I replanted or I added after the heavy rains is the yellow bean. So we have started harvesting. Something else, I'm starting to pick my tomatoes. I'm picking them so that they are not eaten by birds, so they will ripen properly in the house. I have so many tomato plants growing on the farm. I did not plant any. This is all the plants which grew with the rains from the kitchen waste. So I do not cut them down. I let them grow. They flower, they seed. And then now from this month, May, June, July, we pick and we cook. So something else we did the last 2 days was finish the chicken house. As you can see, the chicken run with a mesh. We added the smaller mesh on the bottom. Then we corrugated all around to close off any holes. That should prevent any rodents, critters, including snakes from creeping in. That's why we have the mesh with very, very fine, small holes. Of course, we roofed, and then we did corrugation on the roof to prevent the rain from dripping into the house. So the next step now will be disinfecting the soil in the chicken coop. Then we put not sawdust. I will use hay to spread for them in the house, and then the open area will be left with soil for them to do their soil baths or their dust baths. But before they come, the whole house will be disinfected. So later on I'll get the disinfectant and I'll show you as I clean it. So the outer door is the one with the latch. That helps in locking them in. So I'll give you an update on that. Meanwhile, we have started eating our oranges. They have started ripening. I have sprayed twice or thrice. So the oranges are coming in. So every day we pick an orange and we eat. I am not storing them. And on the farm on the other side, I did see a pawpaw. That pawpaw there is almost ripe. It has started yellowing. So that is the next one to be harvested. I'll give it a few more days for it to yellow while on the tree, so that it is sweeter. But that should be picked early next week, so that it's also not attacked by the birds. The late maize are flowering, and the ones which I detasseled, by end of the week we'll start picking for boiling. The younger maize I had sprayed. So you see, after spraying, the armyworm dies and the plant is able now to have the flower, the tassels. So Uh, this should be okay, even though they are late. This year has two, because the ground is still very, very wet. The soil is very, very damp. We had one big heavy rainfall, and because of the maize, the land is still very damp, and it's because of the shade, so it hasn't dried inside the farm. It hasn't dried, so we should have maize. So the first maize will be picked early next week. Around the first week of June, we'll start boiling maize. Then by end of June, we'll start picking and threshing the dry maize. Meanwhile, we continue harvesting the little. The pumpkin is doing well. It has fruits, but they will need several months to grow and ripen. We continue harvesting spring onions, coriander leaves, carrots. Carrots I planted it last year. They were small before the rains, but they have grown well with the rains. So this bed is finishing. End of next week, mid next week, I will uproot the last carrots and dig it up completely, then pour compost and plant new carrots. Meanwhile, yesterday evening, we treated the house with a product called Carol. So you can see the ground is wet. I washed down the walls and the soil. So the soil is damp, it's very wet, soaking in water mixed with Carol. So it is smelling. I'm supposed to give it 2 weeks for it to dry and the smell to go down. Then I bring in my chicken. So the treatment, the product is recommended by my vet, and it provides, it treats your chicken house, your livestock houses, including your cattle, your sheep and goat pen, with from bacteria, viruses, fungi. And because our place we have wild animals, I'm thinking with time this mesh I'll add to the top, because of the wild birds. They're able to get in. Okay, big birds will not enter here, but small birds will. And so we want to prevent our chicken from getting diseases from the wild birds like Newcastle, guinea fowl, all that. But meanwhile, we've treated and it's smelling. I did it in the evening so that the soil soak up. During the day we have very strong sunlight and heat, so that the medicine has time to work. Otherwise, we look forward in a week's time, 10 days to 14 days, to have chicken. I've already ordered the first hens, 5 of them, and I'm looking for 1 cock, because I want to have fertilized eggs and probably 1 or 2 chickens to sit on the eggs, for them to hatch naturally without using the incubator. So I'll update you in the next step. Thank you. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe and like.